Hello and welcome to another episode of Napoleon Total War Multiplayer Battles. This one is a 4v4 with my team being all British, and the rules were you get one artillery, no fixed, no unicorns, and you get a maximum of 4 light infantry. So here's my army. I brought all foot for my base of my army. We got, I think it was like 10 foot, 2 of the militia, and 3 of the rifles. I also brought 4 horses, 2 light dragoons, a heavy dragoon guard, and the 10th Hussars, which do have the ability to fire from mounted, and they have the range of a rifleman. So I also brought a 5-pound howitzer. It really doesn't play much into this game, but my partners, I'll just kind of let you go through. He's kind of setting up his army. This guy's actually pretty decent. So me and him were talking beforehand. We were saying, all right, let's go ahead and rush this field and take out these 2 players before they're really ready to go. I really didn't get to see what's all happening here, so we'll keep a look at the mini map to see if there's any cool engagements. I think there was. I mean, this was a pretty skillful match. Everyone kind of seemed to know what they were doing, so we'll see how that plays out. So here's my strategy. I am going to take a contingent, but up the middle, but I am going to let my partner or my ally go ahead and take the lead. I, on the main hand, and am going to take 2 foot, a militia, and a rifle all the way around this bridge, and have a flanking force over here. So it's the long game here. I also bring a horse with me as well, and I think I bring my 10th Hussars. Yep, there they are. So here we go. So we are going to be facing off against Prussia, who seems to have brought a couple foot guard, 1st East Prussian Grenadier Battalion. That sounds intense. 8th Life Regiment and quite a few musketeers. He did bring a couple of Prussian Fusiliers, which are good, but they're not as good as the long range. Their best long range. But yeah, all together, not a bad army. We got the French here. I didn't really see what they all had. Swiss foot, Fusiliers, Young Guard, Old Guard, Young Guard. Alright, so there's our ally. And here's their other teammates. So let me see. They have 2 French and 2 Prussians. So it's the French and Prussians versus the British. So that's where they are. Here, let's go see what we're doing. We are crossing the bridge. This is all his guys right now, except for the horses. I did take control of the horses. Wanted to get out there. Oh, they did have Jaegers on the field, and we did nab them. So he said, hey, if you just bring a couple horses, we will. I'll go in and set up my line. So that's exactly what we did. Pure disruption, and it's really paying off. They're in disarray. They don't really know what they're doing. Meanwhile, my ally is coming in. He's not really forming the lines just yet. It's kind of a clump, but yeah, he's getting it figured out. It looks like it's going to go along this line right here. Looks like we did way better with the horses than I thought we were going to do. So that is excellent. Just 2 light dragoons, and it's making them commit all their horses. And now we're set up in lines. I do have a couple of my guys fending off the shores just in case we get a little pop shots, but no, not quite far enough. Oh, and there Howie's already pumping into us. Does have the squares, probably a good idea. Got all these horses still around, don't want to mess around with it. But oh, and my little light dragoons, 9 horses, what heroes. They are the ones that really turn this tide early. So we do end up securing the beachhead. I am bringing my guys in now to help support, and we're going to take this flank as well. And meanwhile, we do have our long flanking force going around, but let's take a look in the middle of the battle, see if there's anything happening. Looks like just kind of set up a little artillery battle. Not really doing a lot just yet, but that's all right. And this guy's content to sit back and do that as well. And so, yeah, really all the action's happening over on our side, where we do take the initiative and are pretty easily clearing the way. So I don't know if this is my guy or his guy. I think it's his guy. Yeah, that's right, because Oh no, I think this was my guy because I see the red. Ooh, he's gonna walk into some bullets here, but that's alright. I do get my 2 guys and a backup force, and I am bringing more of my army in now and replacing them uh, with other line contingents. Oh, it looks like he's just going straight in. Oh, he does get the square off, so this is his guy. So perfect, because I definitely didn't do that. And looks like he is going after the 7-pound Howie, which is the goal. He does see my flanking force, so he does bring some horses over here. I don't know if he was trying to retreat them or if that was the plan all along, but that's alright. We're ready for him. And now we are really pushing. Now they did go ahead and retreat all the way back behind this bridge. We really put the push on them. So we've done really well to push them back to the river. Everyone else already started with the river right here, but now we do have a full-blown battle line. Awesome, awesome, awesome. These guys just haven't done much yet. They're still just trying to take a little bit as they can. It does look like the French do push this little middle peninsula, and he does have a good vantage point over here. I did tell my guy, hey, get you guys out of there. Looks like they are pushing the left flank on you, but now I'm bringing up my rifles, and he's bringing up his light infantry, so that's going to be a nice little duel across the river here. But realistically, we're really cleaning up over here and setting up our main battle line. So he does bring a couple of musketeers, which is good. He really wants to save this Howie. Looks like... Oh, I don't know. He just gets there. Oh, but it doesn't look like they lost a single guy. Meanwhile, yeah, we're losing steady, slowly but surely. Oh, yeah, there they go. They lost 8 guys now. And now they're out the field. Mission accomplished, men. Meanwhile, these 2 guys are my guys, and I am bringing a contingent of my Horse Dragoon Guards, which are really powerful. Now, we really do have the entire, well, I don't know, island, isthmus, whatever you want to call it, completely ours. So now we're just kind of setting up and getting in position. They're just making defensive entrenchments over here. They got their chasseurs and their Jaegers. Jaegers can do the 125. I think the chasseurs can do 100. So really, they are at a disadvantage because I do have rifles. But oh, he has the King's German Legion Light Foot. That's a mouthful. Oh, looks like we do have a little contestant. Just militia versus Fusiliers. Fusiliers are going to win that every time, but he is bringing in some foot. Remember, I haven't really seen this. Looks like they're fighting house to house. That's pretty cool. And, oh. Yeah, you need to get them rifles out of there. They're shooting from the rooftops. Pow! And nothing. Okay, so realistically, this is still where all the action's being done. I do set up some lines. I do put in my horse guards. I lose quite a bit of them right there because I didn't see that he squared up, and I was really focusing on this. You didn't get to see it, but there was a little bit of a horse skirmish. It does look like I lost 6. Didn't lose any there. Did lose a few horses of my 10th Hussars. I lost about 20 of those, but that's alright. So now we are setting up. Looks like he has his line. Oh yeah. And now I'm getting all my guys in position. Let's see. So we're going across the river, and I do finally get my rifles in range. I tell them, hey, let's go ahead and get you guys out of the way so I don't shoot them in the back. But let's get a quick volley of this. Oh, nasty. Yeah, they didn't like all that. They only lost 18 though. I thought they would have lost more. Oh, there you go. 2 more at fall.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Alright. Now we're just kind of fighting across the river. These are his guys. I'm bringing my guys up right here. Oh, no, those are still his. I'm bringing my guys up behind them is what I'm doing. And I'm bringing up the howitzer because the howitzer really hasn't been pumping at all this game. I do have a foot back there. I think I just forget about him. That's alright. Now, I do see that he just kind of left his guys right here thinking that's going to be a good holding force. Well, I'm just going to do the surround move and ruin his day. Really. Let's take a quick volley here. Man, what a beautiful game. Okay, I see you trying to shoot me. Let's see what happens with the payback. Oh. These guys. Oh, next in line. Oh boy. Oh, this this is whenever you're in classical times. This is, and you see this happening. This is when you know you just got to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, oh yeah, and they do realize that as well. Same thing right here. I don't know if yeah, it's just bad days. Oof. So let's go ahead and look at the. That's gonna clean itself up. We are going and push the river here. I am gonna move one of my guys here, one of my guys back, another guy over here to help the flank, and that way we can actually push this river and get on from their flank over here, and you can go up over the top and come up over here. But right now we are just firing across the river. Ooh, what's happening over here? Oh, it just looks like they're shooting on that end. I'm shooting them with my rifles. I've only lost one rifle so far, which is pretty nice. Just murdering. Murdering. Looks like they're really playing the house game. So when I was fighting, I was like, man, I hope everyone else is doing good because we're pushing our end. And, yeah, so you can see kind of right here. And we're going to push across and just kind of do the envelopment right here. But, yeah, I thought that there was a lot more battling happening, but we were really doing all the battling. Me and my partner here. So, yeah, this is... What a champion staying in there. Oh, he's not even firing his weapon. Oh, nope, there you go. There you go. Trying to kill us Brits. Not happening. Alright, alright. I bring in some more guys. Oh, yeah. See, he needed to move back his Shashers right there. Just too easy. You can't let line infantry destroy them because these are too important so you can shoot from range, and you don't, these rivers actually do matter. But I really probably should have put a rifle up here just to shoot these guys a lot healthier targets, but I really wanted to neutralize this and have a flanking option for, so these guys, so my partner can push right through here. Really didn't I mean, eventually it does happen, but yeah, I'm just kind of wasting bullets on getting those guys out. Alright, so let's go ahead and look over here. We are pushing across now, so we are doing the flanking contingent. I'm just moving my guys into position. I'm not really putting them in position to line up until in just a second. I just want to make sure everyone gets across. And I think I do move my general up, yep. And I finally get my Howie in place. I don't see him for a minute because I'm just micromanaging everywhere. Really just getting my guys across and trying to keep the long range up. Oh yeah, man, they just walking into the Thunderdome over here. They didn't realize what they were getting themselves into. Corps 6 Regiment des Infantry Legionnaire. Well, they are juking and jiving those bullets, though. Let's see what do we got? Polish? Yeah, I like playing with the Polish when I'm playing the French. Oh, unlucky lad. All right, let's see what we got. So I am starting to make a little bit of a push now. Bringing that, I'm bringing militia behind them. I'm 2-foot infantry and then the militia behind them. I actually don't see this opening to go across yet, but I do notice it here in a second. I am going to take those foot units over there. I am still keeping these guys on this side of the river just in case I see his Chaucers and in case he tries to charge me right here. He does get in a little bit better position, and I am trying to account for that by moving my guys more in line. And let's see how that plays out. I do, however, just now see that I can go up there. I give them a click order here and then a click order over here. So that way I can leave them and let them do their thing and don't have to micromanage. The way you do that is you hold down shift, I believe, and then you click, and then you click where you want to go again, and then you let go of shift, and that's how you can get the angle to angle. Alright, so he finally does it. He unleashes the cav. I do see it just in time. It doesn't look like it, but they do have, you can see the rearing. I do have the square penalty on him, so that is perfect. It's just what we needed, although these guys aren't long for this world. They didn't really square up. But the horses are getting shot from across the river, which is not their favorite. But they do get back. And this is my ally. He does see that the horses are coming in, so he will line these guys up. I finally see that my guys are walking. Now I finally start running them. I do get my guys in the square, and everything is looking hunky-dory. Because, yeah, they're still getting shot at. 11 guys left. But I am getting shot up in this square, which doesn't feel good. I'm really trying to get these guys where I need them to go, and he does square up. I was thinking about maybe moving one of these guys to shoulder this, but I was thinking, nah, let's just reposition this, get these guys in position, and we'll be good to go. Let's check out the rest of the battlefield. Looks like I do finally move my rifles up. They are getting shot because I don't have them at a distance, which is kind of dumb, but at the same time, we look like we're doing pretty good, so they're not as valuable. He is moving up some of his militia into the breach. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's check out the rest of the battlefield. Looks like not a lot is happening. You would think, seeing all the action happen on their left flank or right flank, that they would try to bring some guys over to help turn the tide while there's a standoff over here, and that way they can help preserve some of their partners. But it doesn't really happen. They just kind of let them die. Oh man, yeah. Now we got the full envelopment. I think, yeah, these two are mine. This is his. And I brought my horses up, and I am gonna eventually bring more guys around the corner. And oh man, this guy. The first East Prussian Grenadier. We saw him at the very beginning. Oh, and this is his fate. Get two line of foot bullets in the face. Yeah, that's not fun. So now he realizes, all right, this is untenable, and so he says, all right, we're out of here. And I got my Howie finally pumping. I finally got that thing. I realized it was done. So things are starting to move and shake. They are retreating now. You can see it's just a complete collapse up here. I don't really see if they're moving up. They do have this, but yeah, everyone's kind of just looking. Oh, the Schrutzen. Yeah, that's right. Those are the best Prussia can muster as far as the long range, and they are one of the best in the game, to be quite honest. Rifles are right up there with them. So yeah, not a lot. Just kind of easy as she goes. They are trying to mount a running defense or a retreating defense, but okay, so these four guys are mine. I'm trying to keep up the pressure. He's kind of holding back. I do have some guys along the river here shooting them up. Oh man, you really can't let this happen to your Fusiliers. Just getting wrecked. Alright, let's see. Get a couple more. 71. No. I want to see one more volley. Oh, they're walking. What do we say? You walk in this game, you lose. That's, oh my goodness. What a sweet shot. I can't believe they didn't kill no one. Look at that crater, though. Oh my. Yep, there it goes. 33 guys, and now it's over. So, let's go ahead and see what we're doing over here. So, all 4 of those guys are mine. I do have my horses on the right flank. Let's see what's happening on the other side of the battle. Looks like there are guys retreating back onto this hill as well. It just doesn't look like anything happened. Like, this guy didn't really move at all. I don't know if he even killed anyone. I don't know if this is the same dude or not. But, yeah, this guy didn't really move, and this French guy didn't move. And really, they needed their help on this side of the battle, because this is where everything happened. So I am keeping the blue, holding down the space bar, showing you where my guys are coming in. I'm trying to keep the flanking maneuvering happening. I am taking pot shots with my 10th Hussars. I get 2 there. I thought I should have more. That was a good barrage of shooting. I do still have a couple of heavy dragoons, my dragoon guards, just in case things start to get froggy. And it looks like France finally does decide, hey, maybe we should help you, ally. So I got 2 Chessers. They're retreating their 8th Life Regiment, which is I do believe that is a guard unit. I need to double check that, but yeah, I believe it is. And Musketeers. So it's not looking great for them. My ally and I are kind of trying to figure out our lines. We're kind of being a little sloppy. I'm just trying to rush everyone up. I do have these depleted lines that I am keeping the pressure up on. We are getting into this small town with the windmill, and you'll also see the cliffs right here. Those are going to come into play. And they do have this really large, I don't know, it's definitely a hill, like something you'd build a settlement on, I guess. I don't know. Meanwhile, this British guy is still content to hold his castle, his little land fort right here. And Still no. Oh, hey, look at that. They are starting to push up. The Slutzen. Oh, hey, you don't want to lose Slutzen like that. But at the same time, yeah. Oh, you're retreating? Oh, that's a bad decision, sir. You're in range. Well, what are you going to do? Alright, let's see what we got over here. I am still pushing. We are clearly on their side of the map. I started right here, if you remember. So we went all the way around, and now we're right here. So, a very aggressive push. So all these guys are the enemy. We did run into the Third Army. We really could use some help from this British guy, but realistically, me and my partner over here, we're kind of the ones dominating this whole entire match. But let's see what we do here. So I didn't actually see that this is a cliff until a little later. Ooh, I am just starting to just run them up and say, hey, go take your shots. That one hurt though. Ooh, I think I lost like 20 guys. Let's see if we can repay it in kind. Give me the shoots. Bow, and ready. Oh yeah. A lot of misses. Lots of misses. Alright, well, down to 66. There we go. Now they're falling. Alright, but now I start to do a little outflanking because I did notice that these guys are going across. This is my horse. I did try to take some pot shots from this side. I did see this big contingent of bodies coming down, so I do go ahead and form up on this ledge. It's a beautiful ledge. Look at that. Man. Got my nice foot infantry. Oh, poor guys. It's alright, we're giving better than they're giving. Keep up the pressure. And then I get these guys here. Not really a good shot over here, though, is it? Alright, let's see if our British guy ever moved. He did! Look at him go! Alright, so he finally sees, hey, they're getting out. This house is... Let me see. Fusilier. Is there an old guard? Nope. 3 Fusiliers, so... They're going to have to come and take this house before doing anything. It looks like they're just content to shoot it. That's not the way to do it, but that's alright. These guys are really messing up. They're playing like the AI right now. This is kind of sad. Luckily, he does bring in his general to give them a little pep talk saying, hey, I know I made you all go die into the pit of death, but we're going to do something different.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, so we are moving up. These are my guys all in the blue. Oh, I didn't even see. What is this? Oh, I did see. Yeah, the young guard. I do have lines ready for him. It looks like my partner is lining up as well. Ooh, there goes one of my infantry. And this infantry is barely hanging in there, trying to shoot at these musketeers. Oh, and he does get me with that. I do have my general. I don't want to use them. So, and I did have my horse dragoons or guard dragoons over here, so I do go in with those guys and retreat my general out because I know that's what he wants. And it looks like, yeah, look at that, the French general staff does it too. So we got 2, 4, and they're gonna say hello to this guy. Oh, the heavy horse. Oh my. Yep, this general is not long for this world. Alright, so let's see what we're doing with the shooting. I do have more lines coming in. I said, alright, we're just getting right up in their faces. Let's get point blank and start doing the business. I do have the flanking on them on this side. I am moving my foot unit over here as well to shoot at them. It does look like they have that ledge, so that is kind of interesting positioning. Oh yeah, they decided to walk retreat, which... Oh, no, they're running. This guy, the young guard, they should have moved while they could. Oh, and they're facing backwards. Alright, now they're facing the right way, but that's a face you don't want to see. Oh, 46. Okay, yeah, well, they're not going to miss. Oh, boom. Neither are my guys. All that training is for naught. Alright, looks like they are doing the full retreat to the big hill. Man, I don't know if they did anything. I really don't. Oh, but what is this? The Prussians do finally decide to make the push. It does look like the British ate them up pretty easily. to be honest. Looks like they just let him come and just went and took shots at him. So that's good at least. So what about my Howie? I think I unlimbered it. Was meant to move it closer, but I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about it. We were just pushing, making things happen, and I was just, this is gonna be an infantry battle all the way. Looks like they still got their Howie pumping, though. Probably be good to get some canister on me. I don't know what they do. Oh, militia. That's what they're good for, is dying. So get my guys into position. Let them shoot my militia and get my good. Look at that. My fucking partner shooting me in the back. I tell him that, and he's like, yeah, whatever, it don't matter. And really, it doesn't. So now, I go on the bottom side of the hill, shoot up, but I have it fully enveloped. Looks like my guys did finally break, which, whatever. He has some guys to fill the hole. Not a big deal. I'm guessing these guys were out of bullets, because they said, we're going in, YOLO! And I think we're done here. And this is about as good as you can get it. You have the triple stack with Young Guard, Fusilier, and Old Guard at the top. You know what? I like this. Look at this. This is the epic last stand. I mean, there was ever anything to be said. This is where you die on your hill. You do have too many redcoats though coming down the pipe. And who did they bring? Just the general staff and Boltegi? Okay. At least my guys? Nope, these are all his guys. One of my guys, it looks like this is my guy. And my guys are kind of going on this side of the hill to shoot at them from along. I did see this Young Guard coming across. He probably should have kept his Young Guard up here and let him do his business. Oh. What a great battle. Oh. Young Guard, no guard. Oh, he's walking them. He's walking them. It was a really laggy game. There's no getting around that. But, it was a really fun one, too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and now we got the howitzer on him. Yep. I do see that he does get his Young Guard in position. I do move my guys out. But at this point, it's just a matter of mopping up. And oh yeah, I forgot. This is my horse over here. I saw just a bunch, like 4 line squads of Prussians that are just like demoralized, red or orange. And I just said, all right, go charge them in with the 10th Hussars, and I completely routed all of them with like 14 horses. It was rather epic, and the epic last stand. Oh, come on, give me a volley. Oh, Old Guard. You were once so grand. And now you are dead. So, all in all, really good battle. I mean, I had a ton of fun with this one. Me and my ally, who we didn't talk the whole time except for on the chat, we ended up making it work out really nicely. We fed off each other. We did, we knew what kind of strategy we were going to go into, and yeah, it worked out perfectly. So, good game to our opponents. They seem like real civil guys. This is actually a ranked match, so that was a really cool deal to get a couple of points from this. But no, all in all, this is why you play this game. It's just too much fun. Oh, look at the running square. Run, men, run! And now it should be over. Okay, so looks like out of enemy killed, I believe I was the team MVP with 1370. Looks like I think this is, yeah, Google Me Man was my partner in crime. He got 1294 himself, which was really good. I guess this is the guy on the far left who took care of Prussia, and this must have been guy camping on the hill, because yeah, he didn't really lose anyone. He didn't even kill 1,000 guys. Let's see, I believe this is the guy that we fought with, along with this guy. Just complete dominance. I mean, I get my butt kicked every now and then. That looks like this, but this was just a really cool, fun one. Let's take a look at this units. Looks like my foot infantry, these 2 foot, 168 and 165, were the team MVPs, but I had 5 guys over 3 figures, which is just great. Just makes you it just goes to show that the foot infantry really did come through. 10 Hussars, I tell you what, those guys did a lot of good things and were in the right place at the right time. You didn't get to see it. I did fend off 2 Hussar units with my 10th Hussars. I did have the backup of 3 line infantry, but yeah, that was a big win. The horse guards stayed in it, and I mean the unsung heroes, the 2 light dragoons who rushed up the middle at the very beginning and just sacrificed themselves so we can get proper footing. They are the real heroes of this battle. One got 52, and the other one got 17. This is obviously the sacrificial lamb. But no, it was they did what they were supposed to do, and obviously the Howie, which was barely pumping, only got 19. So all right, that should do it, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.